Good morning, you beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. God, I am looking rough. It's good to see you all again. And we're 3 weeks in a row we've got a video up now. So, we've got a date. I'm going to do something a little bit different. 2 little jobs to do today. Got a radiator to fit and a water filter to fit that is supplied by the customer. I'm not sure what water filter it is, but we're going to head over there shortly. But first, got the radiator to do. We're just over at Plumber now. And we are going to get that, get the radiator picked up, head over there, and get it fit. Radiator's already off. Somebody took this radiator off months ago. I don't know why that person hasn't come back to fit the radiator, but I've got the job of doing that, so I'm going to head over there. Before we do, don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Drop a comment below if you've got any questions, and please make sure you hit that subscribe button, because yeah, I would like to hit 12k by the end of the year. 15k was my original target, but you know, inconsistencies and drop off of not uploading has meaning we are nowhere near 15k. So if we could hit 12k by the end of the year, that would be amazing. So please smash that subscribe button. Just like that, we're here on the job now. Radiator required, and it's going here. As you can tell, I'm losing my voice. Coming down with a bit of a flu. We're getting there. So we'll get that unpacked, get it hung. It is on a plasterboard, a stud wall. So we're going to be using, because I used to use bullfix fixings, but I've been converted by Mr. Liam the plumber to these Fisher plasterboard fixings. So I'll show you exactly how they work. Right, left hand side bracket's on now, right hand side bracket. So basically, all you have to do is drill your hole, fold that in, push it in, and then your little lug pulls up into place, clamps it in, and you can pull the snap the excess. It's like zip tie plastic. You can just snap it off or cut it off if you need to be. All you need to do is drill a 10mm hole, like so. Then try to do this one-handed. Fold that in, wiggle into place, and then that just slides down, and then snaps off like that. You don't need a massive screw, just as long as it's a 10mm screw. As long as it's thick enough to go through your board into the what would you call it, a plug, fixing, toggle, whatever you want to call it. Don't ask me the technicalities. All I know is they hold a lot of weight, especially when you've got 4 of them on one radiator. You could sit on top of that radiator, it won't fall off the wall. If you want any technical details, go ask Liam the plumber, because Dave White hasn't got a clue. Up the fish. So with that in place now, we're going to look at getting our valves made up and connected on. I'm not going to drain the full system down. I'm just going to drop the pressure into this bucket. Got a bit of pipe on there with nut and olive. So we'll just spin this round, connect that onto there, open our valve, drop pressure up, make our tails up with some Loctite, 55, can't go wrong. And get that made up. Should be straightforward. Fingers crossed. So with that tight now, get our air vent and plug in place either side, then we're going to get it filled up and get tidied up, because I'm making a bit of a mess here. With that all filled now, just checking our fittings, ensuring we don't have any leaks, which we don't. Let's go back to the boiler. check the pressure. 1 bar. Just top that up a bit. There we go. And then, if we press that button, maybe, I'm going to speak to the customer and see how we turn the heating on and get it tested out. The heating on now, all tied up, nice and hot. Forgot my thermal imaging camera to show you that it is hot, but you'll just have to take my word. Honestly, I'm not lying to you. It's nice and warm. So, one job done, on to the next. Heading over to Morley to go fit this water heater. So I'll see you in about half an hour time, but for you, it'll be just like that. That was probably the worst transition between jobs I've ever done, but we'll give it a go anyway. Just got here now. I think there's been a bit of a mixing communication of me not understanding exactly what the customer wanted. So originally I thought I was going to fit a water filter tap. I am fitting the tap. There is a water filter getting fitted, but I'm not fitting the water filter. Show you exactly what I'm doing. So I've just got a kitchen tap to fit there. It's going to be cold water only tap. Why are we fitting 2 taps? Well, not fitting 2 taps, that tap's already in. Why are we fitting another tap? The filter that's going in is a Kangen water filter. It's one I've never seen before. I'll put a picture of one here. And basically it is a countertop water filter that connects onto your tap. And it basically purifies the water. Gets all the alkalines and all that malarkey out of it. I don't understand all that. But this is what I've been asked to do, and this is what's going to happen. So, this is just a standard hot and cold kitchen tap. We will put a blank on the hot side. Cold side is going to go... We'll have to actually fit it into this cupboard here. Let me get my light, new fancy light. Recommend not dropping it off a ladder the first day you get it, because it will snap. That's my own fault. So, that's going in there. And we have got our cold feed in this cupboard, which I believe is that pipe there. So what I'll probably do is cut onto there with a feed going up through into that cupboard. So yeah, not exactly what we first thought we were doing, but we adapt, we overcome, and that is what we're going to do today. We also, customers asked me to put a little bit of a white silicone around the sink just to finish this vinyl wrapping off. So let's crack on. Well, first of all, we need to get it fit in here, but I hate these ones, but it shouldn't be too bad on here because I've got plenty of access underneath to get in with a pair of pliers to tighten them back nuts up. They can be a nightmare when swapping taps, especially in hard to reach places, getting them tight, but it shouldn't be too bad in here. So, sorry, let me throw up. What I'm going to do is get a hole saw through there, but first I'm going to pilot home a little bit of tip for you. It makes it a lot easier. Let's just work out exactly where we want our tap. I think somewhere in that vicinity. There, so let's go about there. There we go. And then making sure we put our lugs in line. Where are we? Somewhere there, I think. Right. Not being able to do this one-handed, so I'm going to get a tripod out, get you set up. Let's get that drilled out. Oops. Put that down there out of the way. And then, that should fit all the way through. Right, let's get our tap made up, get that in fixing position, then we can look at piping it up underneath. Where are the O-rings? We have no O-rings in there. Oh, there. Always make sure your O-rings are on there. I think that cat wants to go outside, it's doing my head in. Washers on there. They just then tie it up inside the tap. like so. Ensuring we've got our washer on there. And what I like to do with these barrel types is put the barrel on after putting one in, because it can sometimes be a struggle to get the barrel back up, get the barrel on with them both in place. Right, that's all made up. Before we put the tap in place, I'm clean it up a bit and put some clear silicone around what if it's not blocked up. So a bit of clear silicone around there. I'm also going to put some on the inside, just and then just spread that round with my finger, just to try protect the wooden worktop where we can. With it all being well, without getting it covered in silicone, that should just drop all the way over. So underneath, got rubber washer, metal washer, and then our locking nut in place. So we'll get that tightened up, and then we can look at getting it plumbed in. This is why I hate these bloody things. They're an absolute nightmare to get on. Like, how do they expect you to get that through there? Especially in a tight place. It's like, I'm quite lucky here that I've got all this room, but if it was under a sink or under a Belfast sink, you had no chance. Right, and there we go. It's all fit in. Get a weight. Give that a good old skadoosh around there. Just give that another nip up, get it all tight, and then we'll get it plumbed in. Hot pipe, which by the looks of it is that one, just wants a cap put in the end because it's not getting used. And then the cold is going to go, I might just take that all the way through and put the isolation valve. Oop, I think I've just broke the kitchen cupboard. I have, oops. Put it at this side somewhere, so then all the plumbing connections are actually in here, out of the way. So with the water off now, at least that valve says it's off, unless that's to an outside tap maybe, which it looks like it is. Bloody hell. That off. Yeah. Get rid of that. Right. So that turns out it's an outside tap. Never mind. Good job I didn't cut into the pipe before opening that tap, because it would have got very messy. So, plan of action. Let's get this bit of pipe work out of the way once that's finished draining down. And then, plan is, I've got enough room, which I think I have, is to put a T into there. And then, isolation valve on there into flexi like so. in theory, that's how it's going to work. So, now that's drained down. Let's get this stripped out of the way, and we can get our press gun in there to do its magic. Right, I'm hoping you can see what I can see. I've put you on a head mount now, so you've got both my hands. So let's move that out of the way. Like so. That should be okay for now. Right. We have got a snot there, which I need to be careful of. So I'll get pipe slice in. Is it just that one snot? It is. Actually, get a little bit of water here, but hopefully not too much, and my double owl should be catch it all. I ain't got loads of play on this. A little bit, but not loads. Let's cut. That. So, hopefully, with a bit of luck, we've got enough play on all this to get that in. India. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Code. That would do. So I'll try and force in that. Little spanner. So in theory, should be able to pull that out. There we go. I need to now. I hate kitchen sinks that are in with let's just drop that out of place. That I've got. That are in like this is like a 500 unit. It's tiny. There's just no way to get in and work. It drives me insane. So let's try. That into there like so. Drop it down a bit more. No, it's in. I need to just line that and that up. And we're in. Happy days. hopefully I can get my press gun in there to tighten that up. But what we'll do first is just hopefully nip that up, making sure that's at a 90 degree. Yeah, 90-ish. Fingers crossed we can get this in place. Get that one in. Oh no. Might have to move this temperature mixing valve out of the way for a minute while I get this in. I didn't want to have to mess around with that because they can be temperamental unless I can squeeze my gun in. I need to get a new gun, one that I can get angle jaws for. Be a hell of a lot easier. Anyone got any recommendations? I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, no, that's hot still live. Hot is still live. Hot is still live. Don't do that, Macaulay. You will only regret it. Should have sweated it now. Come on. Press is good. Can just be a nightmare for when we're trying to work in tight places. Right, we'll have to turn water, hot side off as well, I think. I can't get what turn. What turn? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's just disconnect the cold side for now. See if that gives us any kind of more movement than we've already got. Not loads. Might give us a bit. Is that in the way? Come on, Macaulay, how are we doing this? Are we on? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. We go for it. Let's see what happens. I've got a feeling that's dropped right down. It has. Oh, fuck. that fitting, that pipe's not all the way in. And now I've got a leak on that fitting there. Right, I'm taking you off my head for a minute. I can't do anything with you on there, I'm banging it all the time. And it's too tight, so I'm gonna get this T replaced now, because I've messed that up. Get that in, and then I'll show you at a point where, hopefully, fingers crossed, we have no leaks and I can put that elbow in then. Oh, I hate 500 units for kitchen sinks in. Right, all done. It's not the best, but we've made do of a bad situation. This would be one of the videos where I would have filmed it and then not usually uploaded it. If you'd watched it a few weeks ago, you know my confidence had dropped a lot with the videos, so we're back on it now and make do. So all done in there. All done in there. Little plug on there, all finished. And then we're all up and working. So we're just going to silicone the tops of this worktop, and then we're out of here. Right, I'm back at home now. I feel like I didn't do the end of that video justice. You can see it's very dark now. It's getting dark so early now these days. Anyhow, I'm rushing that video. The customer turned up and I'm just not good in front of customers filming, but it is what it is. That job turned into absolute ball ache. Everything started leaking. I had to renew the copper tails, then change them to flexi pipes, and then we ended up basically having to repipe the whole sink. It was an absolute nightmare. What should have been an hour, 2 hours max, turned into 3-4 hours. Yeah, pain. But these things happen. Part of plumbing, and like I said earlier in the video, but I was rushing and didn't really show it very well. Jobs like that, I filmed many jobs like that and I've not uploaded them because I've been so self-critical on myself. And that's what I was on about 2 videos ago, that I was worried what you guys would think of what I've done there. The job's right, nothing's leaking now, it's all sorted. It's not perfect. There was a bit of soldering, there was a bit of pressing. It didn't look, not the prettiest Instagram-worthy plumbing, but at the end of the day, it works. And that's all that matters at the end of the day, I suppose. So yeah, try not to hate too much. Drop us a comment below. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please smash that like button. If you've got any comments, let us know. And yeah, smash the subscribe button as well, because like I said earlier in the video, we are on the road to 12k. And this week marks 10 years I've been in business. So I will be doing a giveaway. So keep an eye out for that. I will be making it over Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, everything. So there'll be a link or something to some sort of giveaway website. So stay tuned. I'll see you again next time. And yeah, I apologise about the poor quality of the video this week.